This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
We start tonight with our weather impact forecast. We have heat, humidity, and we're seeing some isolated storms right now. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kelly Jackson. Those temperatures are going to get even hotter through the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell joins us live tonight from Jersey County Fair in Jerseyville. Hey there, Scott.
Hey Kelly, the heat is definitely on. We can feel it, but it's not as hot today as it was last time we were out here in Jersey County. Last year, scorcher. This year, that's holding to the next couple of days. And with that heat and humidity this afternoon, we've seen a couple of storms popping up. There's one just developing now north of Edwardsville. That's kind of off the original one that developed over downtown. We've seen another little cell that's just popped up close to Ellsbury and just to the west. That's about the far northern part of it. Most of it has been to our south today. But with this heat and humidity, you can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm. But it's really more about the heat building this weekend. That heat index going into the triple digits, especially Sunday, Monday, into Tuesday. We're close to 100 as we head into the afternoon hours. By the time we get to Monday afternoon, that's the actual air temperature. Now, the Jersey County Fair just opened up at 5 o'clock, and so everybody's starting to filter in right now. Rides for the kids tonight, lots of good stuff. And Fried What is the name of this booth. Fried what? Well, it's more like fried what not. There's not a lot of things they don't have that's fried here. We're going to sample some pickles right now. Look at that, fried pickles. Hey, we're going to fry up some pie in a little bit, Kelly. We'll see you shortly.
I knew you'd find the food, Scott. Okay, we'll see you in a few. And you can get the latest weather forecast on ksdk.com. Just text the word weather to 314-425-5355. Right now, police are investigating a shooting in North St. Louis County. Officers say a woman was shot by someone in another car while driving in the area of Dunn Road by Interstate 270. That's in the Spanish Lake area. Her injuries are not life-threatening. Anyone with information on the shooting is asked to call police. St. Louis Metro Police are still investigating a shooting in the Schnucks parking lot in Gravois Park. One man was injured and taken to the hospital. Annie Crawls in the newsroom after speaking with shoppers and local business owners about the safety of this location. Annie?
Kelly, this is an area that's had a number of issues in the past, the most recent happening just after 7 o'clock on Thursday. Police tell us it started with an argument between a group of men and ended with shots being fired. Police's preliminary investigation at the South Grand Schnucks found 3 men, now considered to be suspects, pulled out a gun and fired shots hitting one man. Local business owners who did not want to go on camera pointed to bullet holes in nearby buildings, telling us customers inside were scared after hearing the gunfire. They tell us a car came down Gravois Avenue when a group started firing shots out of the passenger side. The business owners say they've been around for a decade, but recently crime in the area has gotten worse. Customer Daryl Meeks was picking up a prescription at the store less than 24 hours after the shooting.
Well, it don't happen. I don't think it happened every day, but it's sad that, people can't, innocent people that come here like me to shop and be in a crossfire or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
We've asked police how many calls for service they've had at that Schnucks location within the last 6 months. They've said it's been more than 70. Some of the incidents include assaults, holdups, and attempted thefts from inside people's cars.
Thanks, Annie. We have an update tonight on the Marcellus Williams execution. The Missouri Supreme Court has denied a motion to vacate his murder conviction and death sentence. Williams has been on death row for decades for the murder of former Post-Dispatch reporter Felicia Gale. She was stabbed at her University City home in 1998. St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell wanted to overturn the conviction, saying there's no DNA evidence linking him to the crime. His execution date is scheduled for late September. And Wesley Bell just released a statement in the last few hours. It says in part, quote, while of course we would prefer that this motion before the Missouri Supreme Court had prevailed and there were no longer an execution date looming for Marcellus Williams, our focus is on the motion we filed before the 21st Judicial Court, end quote. A judge will hold a hearing in late August over Williams' innocence claim. 4 kids are in custody after a carjacking leads to a police chase and crash in North St. Louis County. It happened just before 3 this morning. Officers saw a car stolen out of Florissant near Redmond Avenue and Old Halls Ferry. Police tried to stop the car, but the driver took off. The car crashed down the road near Old Halls Ferry and Pershel. 4 kids were arrested. No one was hurt. A man found dead in the Merrimack River has been identified as an arson suspect. Police have been searching for Nicholas Combs for weeks. They say he threw Molotov cocktails at his ex's grandmother's house in Eureka. He was also charged with setting another home on fire. His body was found earlier this week in the river near George Winter Park in the Fenton area. No word on how he died. It's an exciting day in the Del Mar Maker District. It's an up-and-coming area just east of the Del Mar Loop. Today, 3 new restaurants officially opened their doors. Justina Coronel was there for the ribbon cutting and learns more about the revitalization efforts.
A wave of new restaurants are opening up on Del Mar Boulevard. It's revitalized this area east of the Del Mar Loop. After months of construction, the Fountain on Del Mar, Steve's Hot Dogs, and Alpha Brewing Company are open for business. 2 other restaurants were recently added to the bunch as well, including Florentine and Esca. This creating new life on this stretch of Del Mar called the Del Mar Maker District, dedicated to artists and makers. And the goal was to attract locally owned. 5 on Your Side caught up with 2 of the restaurant owners who say they picked this location after seeing the vision for this space. They want it to be a positive for the community.
I think it shows what can happen when you get people who care behind a project. Look what can happen for a neighborhood.
It's important that the beating heart of the region, which is the city of St. Louis, is thriving. It's challenging because there's a lot of bad stigma. The city is in decline. So we're doing our little part.
Right now, construction is underway next door to Alpha Brewing Company for a restaurant called Nixta. That restaurant and the patio, which is also a shared beer garden, will open up later this year. Justina Cornell, 5 on Your Side.
More Democrats push for President Biden to step aside, while others say he should stay in the race. AT&T announced another major data breach. What type of personal info the hacker stole? Trying to set a new world record. Tonight, we're meeting one Olympian looking to make history.